Hey guys, so I'm basically going to be doing a video on getting ready with me makeup video, and I'm going to show you the brushes that I use. So these will be some of the brushes that I'm going to use in today's video. I have like a blending brush, fluffy brush, a contour brush, blush brush, all types of brushes. So you guys see how basic I look, and when I'm done I'm going to look like an Instagram baddie once I'm finished. But the first thing that I like to do is get my base spray, and basically all I'm going to do is spray it all over my face so that my foundation won't melt off. So I basically just close my eyes and spray over. I just fan because I want it to be dry before I open my eyes. Okay, so I'll let that sit into my skin and I'll get to do my eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brows Wiz. It comes with a brush, and it also comes with obviously the makeup. So I'm basically going to start by brushing my brows up. And I start at the end. Once I get to the front of the brow, I'll start to go upwards because that's the direction of my hair. Okay, so after I fill them in, I'm so hungry. After I fill them in, I'll grab my brow tint by NYX. That's just to me to secure it so it won't move or anything. I'll have that still brow. I'll basically tap it like that and brush it in. It also darkens it, obviously, because it's a tint. While I'm letting that dry in, I will go in with my my prep and prime, and basically this will keep me from getting all oily and messy. So I'll just pour like that much on there. I don't need too much of it. I'm just gonna focus on my T-zone where I mostly get oily at. I don't get too oily because I have like combination skin. So I'll put some right there, and then I'll right there. I'll rub it all over my face though. So the brow should be kind of dry, and the next thing I'm going to use is a cream concealer, and it is in NW35, which is a little too light, but I'm going to blend it out. And I'm going to be using my MAC Tool 8 angle brush to get the brows a perfect shape. Well, attempt to get it perfect. Just keep in mind that your brows don't have to be 100% even. They do have to be sisters. They don't have to be cousins. So they gotta look kinda alike, but not 100%. So don't feel bad if they don't look like twins, because mine's probably won't look like twins. So after I put the concealer on, I like to blend it out with this was a special brush. It was like in a kit, but it says 235 SE, and I'm assuming the SE means special edition. So, but I'll basically blend that out so it will go into the skin. this brow tends to be thinner on this side, so I might have to make this one a little thinner depending how it looks. Okay, so in my opinion, this one is a little thicker, but it's not really that bad. It's not really that bad, so I think I'm gonna just leave them the way they are. I'm not gonna make this one thinner, it's okay. It don't have to be perfect. So the next thing I want to do is my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna get a flat brush like this and basically put the concealer all over my eyelid as a base slash primer, so that the eyeshadow that I use won't crease up. So I just use that same cream concealer. I want to make sure that's smoothed evenly out. Once it's smoothed out, you will grab whatever eyeshadow you want. I'll be using my NYX or NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette, and then these are the colors that we have. I think I'm gonna go for like this kind of color with that and blend it out with a light color like that. Yeah. First thing I want to do is use a neutral color like that and put it all over. No, sorry. I'm going to use that one and put it all over my eyelid. So when I transition the color, it'll go way smoother. Way smooth. And I'm just using an airbrush eyeshadow brush for this. Next, I'm going to be using a Sephora crease brush, and I'm just going to use a windshield wiper motion to just go in and out so it can blend really well. So next I'm going to go in with a blending brush, but it's like, how can I explain it? It's more in the crease. It's like, it's a blending brush but less fluffier. And I just want to just get a darker color to go in with that. And we're just gonna go in right there. it kind of gives it like an ombre effect, I think, so that's why I like doing it that way. I honestly like it like this, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit darker color to it. Even more darker. Just to like this part right here. I'm gonna go in with the gold color with kind of like it's an eyeshadow brush, but I don't know the name of it because obviously it's just has like sparkles on it. I think it was from I don't know, from Target, somewhere from Target. I'm just gonna go in with a dark glittery, well it's not really glittery, but like a dark shimmer color, and place it right there. So I'm gonna go in one more time with a darker, that same darker color, so it can look a little bit more blended. Just bring this part out a little bit. I'm just gonna tap a little white up there so it can all look blended and pretty. And that's basically all I'm gonna do with my eyeshadow. So we can put this away. I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using my MAC Gel Blacktrack. This. And it looks like that dried up. It won't be dry though, hopefully. And I'll be using my 209. It's kind of like a pointed brush to apply it. I don't know if I want to do quite of a wing eye or not. Probably will look cute. This is like the hardest thing for me to do on camera, so y'all have to bear with me. I'm gonna actually sharpen it a little bit. Like when I put I'll do like this to make sure the brush is like super thin, because this is so hard for me. Yeah, girl. It's like, nah. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the bathroom and do this, and I'll be back. I know a lot of people will use they'll use tweezers, but I'll just use my fingers. I don't find anything wrong with it. So I'll usually just use like a back of a brush, a makeup brush like this, and dip it into the glue and put the glue on it like this. Now the lashes that I have, they're just some basic lashes that I bought from Sephora. Nothing special. They're not mink or anything. I've purchased those before, but these are super regular and basic. And I'll let them dry for like 30 seconds. It's not tacky yet. I'll blow on it to help it dry sometimes. So basically all I do is get the mirror and close the eyelid. And stick it on. While I'm sticking it on, I'm pressing down to my real lashes so that I can make sure it's one pair and that's all I do. You will see a little bit of white, but don't forget that it dries clear, so you really don't have to worry about that white. It'll dry clear. So that is it. I should have put the glue on this one while we were waiting. I don't know why I didn't do that. Again, I'll just take a brush. It looks like I might have to put some more glue on this one, which is not a problem. So we're gonna let that dry. I am gonna do makeup at the bottom of the lashes and put a little eyeshadow under there, but I like to put my concealer, my foundation concealer on first and then go do the under eye stuff. But yeah, my baby hair is popping. Okay. We're going to help it dry. Yeah, that's tacky. So this one is tacky. You can go ahead and well, there we have it. We have beautiful eyes just by doing that simple technique. If you find that the tweezers are easier, you can use that. I just find it easier with my fingers. So our face has already been prepped, already moisturized. You saw that I put the base on, and I used my prep+Prime, so my face won't crease up. So we can just go ahead and move on to our foundation. Okay, so I just washed my blending beauty sponge. It's tore up a little bit, but it will do the job. So I used these two foundations. One's darker and one's lighter, so when mixed together makes, I guess, the perfect complexion for me. It's Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, so it won't give me that creasy look. But this one is in color 57, which is, this is the lighter one, and the darker one is in 77. So basically what I do is put the darker one on first and then put the lighter one on top. Sometimes I do mix it together, but I find it easier to do it that way. But I almost forgot, being that I have a little bit of imperfections on my face and dark spots, I want to color correct, and this is Becca and Peach. I'll be using this to kind of cover my dark spots before I put on the foundation. If you don't have a color corrector, you can just use concealer because it looks the same. So basically this is what it looks like. basically what I do is just use my finger and I just dip it in there like that because I don't want too much, and just put it in spots that I feel is dark. I have a little dark spots over here also, so I will cover that up definitely. And over here, I am considered getting a chemical peel because I want beautiful skin, obviously, but I might get one. I don't know. So I don't use too much of this. I'll just tap on it so it can warm up and go into the skin. Sometimes the chin area can be a little bit darker. Okay, now we can get into the foundation. Almost skipped this part. So again, I just washed it, so it's super damp, which I love for my beauty blending brush to be super damp because it evens out a little bit better. And again, like I said, I go with the darker color first, then the lighter color on top. And you know what? It's summertime, so I probably have gotten darker. And this is probably like the perfect color because my skin has gotten darker. This is just what I do. I like spread it all over before blending it out. Please do not forget your neck. You do not want to be that girl where your foundation does not look, you don't want your face to be one color and your neck to be a different color. That's so not cute. So just blend it out. This actually is a cute color on me, being that I've gotten darker. As you can see, my sponge is ripping, and that's definitely a sign that I need a new one. I will get one eventually. These things are so expensive, $20. So I try to use this as much as possible because these are not cheap. I feel like it should be cheap though. It's just a sponge, but whatever. Okay, so this is pretty much blended out, and I'm gonna go in with the lighter color. Okay guys, this is pretty much blended out. Blended out to the max. I think this is a perfect color for me. Blending those two together. Not too light, not too dark. I want to set it really quick, even though I'm going to put on concealer next. I'm going to use, now this color is too dark for me. This is you know, Max Mineralize Skin Finish, and then deep, no, dark deep. This is too dark for me, but that's all I have. So I just want to set it, and I'll use like a fluffy brush to set it. I'm not gonna, when I do my concealer, I'm not gonna go overboard with it. I'm just gonna go under my eyes, and that's honestly it. I don't want to conceal a lot. And I'll be using this concealer in NW35. And I'll just use my beauty blending sponge to put it on. Sometimes I do contour my nose and my forehead and my chin, but I'm just not for it today. I don't want that much on me, so I'm just going to do my under eye today. And right there, because I like that area. Okay, so as soon as I finish putting that on, I'll use my L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder and dump some on the top, and then take my sponge and just dip it in there like that and go in. I make this stupid face like this so it won't crease. And I am not baking. I'm gonna rub this all the way in. I don't want it to look ashy or white or anything, so I just go in. That's too much. Take some of that off. Being that this sponge has a whole rip in it, it's giving me that effect right there. So I'm gonna take a brush, a small brush. It's a concealer brush, and kind of rub that out as much as possible. I'm probably just gonna, well, I am gonna just try to blend more of it out like that. It's no product on here. I'm just trying to buff it up so it can wipe off excess makeup and blend it out, even though it looks pretty smooth. Okay, so concealer, or sorry, not concealer, contour. I'm going to be using my MAC Blunt and Matte, this, and my NYX contour brush just to contour a little bit. I just basically tap it because I do not want a lot on. And I'll start right there, kind of go in a C motion, like that type of C motion. I do not want to deep contour. I hate deep contours. Just something simple like this. I'm not trying to mess up my baby hair. Like, that's super light. This is like perfect for me. Dig in there and I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. I've just been trying to calm down on a lot of contouring because sometimes I be feeling like it looks fake. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do for contour. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, wait, let me see. Blend that out a little bit more. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for that. I am gonna put on a little blush. This is just a Target brush. I can't remember the name. And I'm gonna use this color right there. I don't remember what color it is, but it's from Becca, Jacqueline Hill. I'm gonna try to be as light as possible. This is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. And I try to pat it in the upward motion. Everybody does their makeup different. This is what works best for me. because I don't want a lot. Okay, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for that. And next I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Pro Featherlight blending brush that has translucent powder on it. Sometimes I wet this brush and go in with the highlight, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm not going for that dramatic pop. So I'm just going to get the champagne pop and that other color mixed together and lightly dust it. Lightly dust it on there. Oh my god, I love this. I don't know why I love highlight so much. I just love it. It just, like, when I use highlighter, it just made me feel like some type of goddess. Like, bitch, I'm popping. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. I don't want to go overboard because I will go overboard crazy with highlight. Like my nose. Use my finger. Okay. I mean, I can go right there too. Y'all see what I mean? I'll go overboard. Overboard with the highlighter. Okay, that's enough. That is enough, or I will be here all day highlighting my face, looking like a disco ball, and we do not want that. So next I can go in with lips. Yeah, we can go in with lips. Oh man. Okay, so I'm going to take my MAC and Plum and outline my lips with it, with what it needs to be sharpened, but and I'm gonna take my Sephora pink lipstick. It's like a soft matte, and I don't know where my lip, I'm gonna just use this and just rub it all over my lip. So I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Kind of fanned it. Okay, and after I fan it, I'm gonna use my NYX Soft Matte, and I'm gonna kind of put that in the middle. The next thing I want to do is finish my eyes off. So I'm gonna go back into my palette and make sure nothing's on here. Okay. And get that dark color that we used earlier and go under my eye. Okay, so after I do that, then I'll just get a dark eyeliner, and it's just a Wet n Wild eyeliner in black, and line the bottom of it. Oh my god, I'm crying because my makeup is so bomb. Oh, so yeah, I'll just do that light eyeliner, and last but not least, put a little bit of mascara at the bottom lashes to make it pop a little bit more. And this is basically all I do to be an Instagram baddie. Well, this is everything I do, mostly. One more thing is I want to set my face, so I'm like running out of this spray. It's Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, and I feel like this, when I spray this, it goes in my skin and looks like actual skin. But I am running low on it, but I am going to spray what I can on my face. It's nothing coming up. It's like I always fan because I don't want this stuff to get in my eyes, so I just fan my eye area to make sure it's drying. Oh, I felt like nothing was coming out, but that's like basically what I do to my face, and I hope you guys like my Instagram baddie get ready with me video, and I guess I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.